This rain is a welcome sight for farmers battling drought, and today there is a little good news about that. Weather experts say it appears the drought isn't getting worse, but they believe the drought will continue at least through November. Some areas in hard-hit farming states have seen rain in recent weeks. Experts say they expect conditions to improve in the Southwest and as far south as Texas. Midwest farmers are already seeing damage to their crops. On your health watch, the West Nile virus. Health officials say about a half dozen people in Alabama have been diagnosed with the virus, and one case has been confirmed in Tuscaloosa County. Authorities say this is the highest number of cases in the state in 3 years. The virus is transmitted by mosquitoes and causes symptoms like fever, body aches, joint pains, headache, high fever, and neck stiffness, and other symptoms. Authorities say most people infected with the virus won't get sick. Public Health Officer Dr. Albert White tells WVUA there is no vaccine once you have the virus, but there are ways to protect yourself before it gets to that point.
If you're out there and you're exposed, especially in the evening time around dusk, that's when the mosquitoes bite. So we do recommend that you wear protective clothing, long sleeve shirts and things like that. Put on repellents, insect repellents, DEETs and things like that will help to prevent you from getting it.
And the concern is not just here in Alabama. Officials say the United States is experiencing its biggest spike in West Nile virus cases since 2004. Reporter Andrew Spencer has that story.
The federal government counts nearly 700 cases of the West Nile virus, which is spread by infected mosquitoes, in 32 states this year. Of those, 26 people have died. Texas is the hardest hit state with at least 16 deaths. The mayor of Dallas declared a state of emergency Wednesday, a week after Dallas County. And in a controversial move to fight the spread of the virus, airplanes began spraying pesticide over the Dallas area Thursday night. That hasn't happened there since 1966. A teen in Arlington, Texas has a rare strand of the virus that affects her brain. At any moment, she could lose consciousness or control of her limbs. Her mother is thankful she recognized the signs that something was seriously wrong.
If a parent is not connected to their child, your child could die on your sofa and you not know it, because it just seemed like Jordan was taking a nap and not waking up.
In North Carolina, public health officials say an 84-year-old man is the first person to die from the virus in the state in at least 7 years. His wife of 65 years knew something was off when he fell asleep during a NASCAR race, something he had never done before.
He sat in this chair one afternoon and slept through the whole NASCAR race, and he was an avid race car fan.
He was diagnosed with the virus on his second trip to the hospital. I'm Andrew Spencer reporting.
There are no medications to treat the West Nile virus or vaccines to prevent infection. People with milder illnesses typically recover on their own, but those more seriously affected may need care in the hospital. On your education watch, the countdown is on until the start of school. The first day of class is Monday for Tuscaloosa City and county schools. The new year brings opportunities and changes for both systems. The Tuscaloosa City school system is implementing a new robotics program for middle school students. The Tuscaloosa County system says it's forming partnerships with businesses so students will know what is expected in the workforce.
What we want to do, we want to know what it is they need for the future. We have the future. Those are our students, and we need to know what they need while we can get them ready.
We had the training. Some of our students then went in competition in the spring, and our students did exceptionally well on the state level and on the regional level. And there was so much excitement about it that we thought, well, let's offer this as a course for our middle schoolers.
Also new this school year, Tuscaloosa County school leaders are implementing a policy allowing personal electronic devices like cell phones, e-readers, or computers in some classrooms. It's part of a pilot program. The city school system is changing the high school schedule from a block system to a 7-period day. And if you haven't gotten your child's back-to-school vaccinations, the Tuscaloosa County Health Department is holding walk-in clinics next week. No appointment is needed, but you do need to bring an immunization record and Medicaid card. The next clinic is set for Monday, August 20th from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. and again on Wednesday, August 22nd, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. For more information, you can call the number on your screen, 205-562-7007. Well, if the number 15 means anything to all the Alabama fans out there, then today is a special day for you. That's because the road to 15 starts in just 15 days. Here's a look at the countdown. 15 days, 1 hour, 53 minutes, 1 second. That's until the first game of the season, Saturday, September 1st. The Crimson Tide will take on Michigan for its first game of the season. That game will be held in a neutral site in Cowboy Stadium in Arlington, Texas. And Bama is the home team for that game. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m. Now, if you can't make it to Arlington, the game will air on ABC. Speaking of football, season tickets started arriving this week, but if you missed your home season ticket drop-off this week, don't worry. UPS officials say you can pick up your tickets Saturday, 9:30 a.m. until 5 p.m. at the UPS Customer Service Center off Greensboro Avenue in Tuscaloosa. Now, for away games, UPS officials say those tickets will be delivered starting Monday, but if you won't be home or you would like to pick up those away tickets early, those will also be available for pickup on Saturday. In Birmingham today, people are focusing on the crackdown on illegal immigration. The U.S. Commission on Civil Rights held a public hearing to hear from supporters and opponents of the law. Alabama is among states with laws cracking down on illegal immigrants. The U.S. Supreme Court cut out part of Arizona's law, but other sections were allowed to stand. The commission is an 8-member panel, evenly split between Democrats and Republicans. They will release a report later this year on their findings. On your election watch, the race for Northport mayor. Voters will head to the polls a week from Tuesday to select the next mayor, and we have special election coverage for you right here on WVUA News at 5. It all starts Monday when we'll have current Northport Mayor Bobby Herndon in our studio. Then Tuesday, former Northport Mayor Harvey Fretwell. Wednesday, Frank Chandler, and then Thursday, Robert Thomas will be here. The election is set for Tuesday, August 28th.